So have you ever thought, why does it feel so amazing when we fall in love? You feel like you're on the top of the world, like nothing is out of reach. And why do we go weak in our knees when we hear heartbreaking news? Or why do we unconsciously sabotage ourselves from being happy and reaching our goals? The secret can be found in energy. And if I say energy, I don't mean that in a sense of calories in or calories out, nor do I mean our sense of feeling energized or tired. If I say energy, I'm talking about the vital energy which flows through and makes up our bodies. In Chinese medicine, this energy is called qi. In Ayurvedic medicine, it's called prana, and in the West, we can translate it like a life force. You can compare this energy to electricity. You can see electricity, you can smell it. It's invisible, yet it definitely is real. You might not be able to see it, but you can feel it. And while in the West, we typically see the body and mind as a separate entities, and so we treat the symptoms of pain with painkillers, depressions with antidepressants, and cancer by chemotherapy. As a kinesiologist, I see things from a more holistic and energetic perspective. Kinesiology comes from the idea that everything is all about energy. And having foundations in a traditional Chinese medicine, it states that you can't separate body and mind, as it is in fact one complete unit. It states that our entire body is completely connected through a network of channels called meridians. There are 12 of these meridians, which act like a well-designed network of rivers, which carry the flow energy, qi, around us. Let's think of qi like water. Its flow through our body in those meridians, in those network of rivers, and we need the water to flow continuously in one direction for our optimal health. And if we dare to place dams in the rivers, we disrupt and block the flow of energy, the flow of the water, which causes problem further down the stream, and the life struggles to survive. And so how we can relate those dams to our body? Let's say that the problem is, for example, bloating and pain in the stomach after eating. I can find out that gluten is the dam, is what causing the pain and bloating. But how did dam appear there? If we dig deeper, we can find out who built those dams, why our body became intolerant to gluten. And those builders are usually negative thoughts and emotions. They firstly block an energetic flow in some particular part of the brain, and therefore in some particular part of the body, which is under the control of this part of the brain. And so in this case, the treatment would involve release of emotional stress and change of diet, which would over the time remove the dams and get the water back to flow, body back to balance, back to health. But the dam won't always be a gluten. It could be a low level of hydrochloric acid, or lack of digestive enzymes, or an energetic issue such as block of solar plexus chakra, or combination of those things. Kinesiology works to identify those blockages which causing the issue, where they are, what causing them, and the easiest way to remove them so that the water can freely flow again. And how can kinesiology find all this? Kinesiology is based on the concept that your body has the answer. It's a holistic therapy method allowing me to communicate with your subconscious mind by using a simple muscle test. And this test gives me a yes and no answer in the form of positive or negative muscle response. And that's why I believe that kinesiology is so powerful that it could be used to find anything that might be blocking you from the satisfactory levels of mental, emotional, physical or spiritual health. I can determine exactly where there is an imbalance and what is it caused by. For example, nutrition deficiencies, emotional stress, chemical or metal toxicity, or any physical and energetical imbalances. Let's say, for example, that you've got a stiff hip. I get you to raise your leg in a specific position. And by applying light pressure against the leg in this position, I test the response of psoas muscle at the front of the hip, which is linked with the kidney meridian and therefore with the kidney. If the muscle tests weak like this, and then after holding a glass of water by the cheek, it changes its response to a strong, it basically means that you are dehydrated and you need to drink more water to stay fresh and balanced. But on the emotional level, the kidney meridian is also linked with fear. So by verbally asking the body and testing the muscle like this, I can see if the fear is affecting this muscle. And by the way, you can see this is one of the way how the fear can be manifested. I'm talking about my cursor. So let's say that you want to run your own business and you've got everything ready. Your training and qualifications completed. You're just still not able to go and put yourself out there. I can ask you to say a statement out loud, such as, I feel confident to successfully run my own business while I simultaneously test the muscle. And if there is a change in the muscle response, this means that there is a limited belief that you might not be aware of. And by continuing questions, I can discover what that limiting belief is. For example, maybe when you were 5 years old, you wanted to help your mom cook lunch, but she said, in the name of love, oh no, sweetheart, you can't help because you are too small, and helping with cooking could be dangerous for you because you could get burned or cut yourself. And those programs were continuously downloaded in your brain from your parents and older siblings, such as, you can't play this game with us because you are too small, you can't do this on your own, you don't know how to do it, you must be looked after and you need help. Now your hip is stiff because you feel fear that running your own business is dangerous because you don't know enough yet, you can't do it on your own and you need help. But luckily, by using the muscle test, I can also find the most appropriate technique to rebalance the body. And those techniques can include emotional stress release techniques such as tapping or patch or flower remedies, or just simply bring your conscious awareness of troublesome issue. It's for nothing that the back pain doesn't always necessarily have to be due to too much or lack of exercise. And the knee pain doesn't always need to be due to bad squat technique. And the pain in the stomach doesn't always mean that we ate something wrong. Kinesiology helps uncover the other causes which are not so obvious. And there is more technique we can use, such as stimulating some acupressure points, improving diet, giving you visualizations or affirmations, or suggestions to change some of your lifestyle routines and habits. And there is many more techniques we can use. And the treatment is really unconditional upon what the unconscious say that it needs to release the flow of energy. So, can you see now how badly the negative emotions can affect us? The negative thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, no matter how small they may seem, promote the release of stress hormones, which leads to numerous various health issues. So they can actually be seen in the physical body as a pain, stiffness, and illnesses. Can you imagine how beneficial can be the positive emotions for us? Did you know that when we fall in love, our body produces a human growth hormone, which helps heal and energize the body, and so endorphin, the hormone of happiness. And that's why we say that love conquers all. The positive thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can be seen manifested as a happy, healthy, vital, and successful human being. And that's the secret. The natural state of our body is harmony, balance, and flow. If we stop treating it like a mechanical object and instead we treat it like a highly intelligent organism, we can begin to flow in harmony with the natural rhythms and initiate the self-healing process.